What's going on? It's Ryan with the Accidental Overlander, the place where you can watch me learn about cars and camping, even though I have no idea what the hell I am doing. And today, I'm going camping. It's been a while. I am going solo. There is no Penelope. Sorry. There's no Penelope to run around. There's going to be no Isley to take you on her own adventures. It's just going to be me and you. Probably already know where I'm going. If you are following my Instagram, you should know that my truck is going to look a little bit different when we get out of it. I'll probably try not to make too big of a deal about it, but you know, I'm pretty excited for it. So we'll be going to a new spot, and it should be kind of cool. So yeah, we'll be doing some different things, so I'm not doing the same things all the time. We'll do a new spot. We're going to try to find some new places, and maybe I even try to get my truck stuck with this new modification that we have going on. But yeah, let's do this. Next time we see each other, we will be at the Croatan National Forest. All right, let's go. We're getting close, so we're almost there. But the one thing I wasn't sure about today or tomorrow is going to be the weather. It's going to be hot, which it's the summertime, so it basically means there's always a chance of thunderstorms, but there's a pretty good chance of thunderstorms today and tomorrow. You know, both morning and night, so I didn't really know when they were coming. But it kind of looks like I am driving into some dark clouds right now. So well, I stopped to get some gas. It started raining as soon as I got here, so that sucks a little bit. But it started raining pretty hard, so I hope that means it's going to move along quickly. Like, I think it will. Well, there's some thunder, so I don't know. But either way, we got a little bit longer till I get to my projected campsite, I guess, and then which will be wet at the very least, but hopefully it calms down enough for at least for me to cook dinner. But it might give me a chance to test out the waterproofness of this He-Wolf tent, which is what I was really worried about to begin with most tents anyway. But so that would be a plus. At least I might be able to see that. But other than that, let's get going. Tale of two sides right now. We have that side looking very pretty and nice, and then, oops, sorry, that side looking a little grayer and darker. Of course, that's the side I'm going to. What is going on? We made it out here to the Croatan National Forest as always. Don't worry, I'm planning a trip somewhere else pretty soon. Alright, so I just got to show you guys. I got some new wheels and tires. I like them a lot. They're very sweet. See how well they do. I'm going to do a little camping on my own, so hopefully I don't bore you too much. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much. I've been down this road one time before, and I'm pretty sure this is the only kind of obstacle I have on this road. But it just rained, so there's puddles. The last couple times I've been here, it's been really dry, which kind of sucks because all the roads are dirt. So then it gets real dusty and stuff, but it makes every obstacle pretty much crazy easy because most everything around here is just big divots, but then the divots fill up with water when it rains. So it just rained on my way down here, but so it's not too bad, but and this thing doesn't look too crazy, but we got a little something going on. Probably have to check the depth, but that'll be our first little thing. So let's hope these wheels can handle it. Let's hope I can handle it. Being as inexperienced as I am, I often don't know what to expect when I'm driving through any obstacle. So right now, I was kicking it into 4 low and turning on the center differential lock just because I was scared to get stuck. But I may have overestimated this obstacle a little bit. just so you know, when I'm filming these drive-by shots this time, it's for you guys on YouTube. It's not so I can just kind of look at my wheels as I edit this video, because that would just be shallow. So that is not why there's going to be a lot of driving footage this time around, as long as it doesn't rain a lot. Another thing that's good about the rain is that with the puddles in, like even the little potholes, it makes the potholes a little bit easier to see, because when it's sunny and everything's dry, it all just kind of looks like a dirt road until you come up on a pothole. So at least this way there's puddles in there, and it just makes them a little easier to see. This is the spot that I want to camp at. I've only seen it one time before. It's kind of a little walk. There's a trail, and it's gonna go decently far back. But I'm pretty sure there's a spot to put a tent and stuff. So we'll see. Shotgun shells let you know it's at least a decent spot. I don't know, there's not a ton of space to move around, but I think I can finagle a tent right there. If I had a rooftop tent, that would be sweet, but I think I'll be alright. At least the ground's not gravel. I think I'll have enough space to do other stuff. Might be kind of hard to get the car, but yeah. What you think? Should I do it? Or should I keep looking? I think I'm gonna do it, but ooh, you can see the car. I don't know if you can see it. So we are pretty far from the road, but I like it. As long as no animals sneak up on me. But yeah. Let's make this home for the night. Alright, so this is going to be my campsite for tonight. I will say right off the bat, it is hot and muggy out. The rain did a little bit to cool the temperature off, but it made it really humid, which that's what happens. But find a little spot for my tent, and then once I get that set up, we'll see what we got cooking for dinner. I think I have enough space to do everything and make it look real nice. So the ground's not super level, so hopefully the sleeping pad makes up for it a little bit. We will see. I've been meaning to buy myself one of those little fans that you can put in your tent, like an LED charging one, and I haven't gotten around to it yet. I have a feeling tonight I am going to regret that decision a lot, but live and you learn. That's why I'm out here. That's why you're learning with me. So buy one of those fans if it's real hot. Probably. I guess we'll see after tonight. I don't think it's gonna cool down that much. Alright. Tent's up. For the most part, I'll put some pegs in it. Let's get it set up. And then, man, is it nice out here or what? Still got to set the stove up, but that's pretty much it. Just thinking about if I wanted to set that bigger table up, but that would probably go right where the camera is. I don't know if I want to take their spot. So, all right. Got a new pan I might be able to try out today on the menu tonight. Pretty excited actually. Well, kind of excited. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but we are making fried rice, which is one of my favorites, but I've never made it camping before, so we'll have to see. I'm sorry if I'm sweating so much, it's gross, but I sweat a lot. So yeah, let me get this stove set up and maybe grab a beer or something and see what we got going on. I guess it's easier to show on film if I have that big table, but I don't want to break it out just for that. If I had a little bit more space, I would, but it would kind of cramp things up a little bit in here. And I don't want to be I didn't come out here to be living a cramped lifestyle. But either way, let me show you. I did, so we got butter. I did a little bit of pre-slicing of vegetables when I was home, so hopefully they're not slimy. I just did them yesterday, but I wasn't sure if I was going to use the big table, and if I didn't have the big table, I didn't want to use the cutting board really either. Ooh. So I'm going to have to cut something tomorrow for breakfast, but we'll figure out that. So we got some onions and some carrots and celery pre-sliced. I do have to cook them. I do like mine pretty soft, so I might have to cook them for a little while. Hopefully I don't burn them. And then I have some eggs. If you didn't know, one of the secrets to fried rice is using leftover rice. You don't want to use fresh rice. You actually want it to sit in the fridge almost overnight and then fry it up the next day. But I have leftover rice, so I'm going to use that. Soy sauce, oil, and some sesame seeds. And we'll see how it turns out. I got a new GSI pan that I'll play with a little today. Obviously I'll still be using the cast iron, so don't worry about that. So yeah, let's break out that new pan, get these vegetables cooking up a little bit, and get this fried rice journey started. Camping fried rice. I don't know if I've seen it yet. I'm sure it's out there, but I just haven't seen it yet. Alright, some amateur advice: when you're using a GoPro and you switch it to take pictures and you want to film again, make sure you switch it back to the camera when you want to film again. That way you don't start push the button, think you're filming, start talking and doing a bunch of stuff, and then do it for no reason. I mean, I like talking to myself, but there's my amateur advice. Smooth, right? I have to do that like every freaking time too. Alright, let's get these veggies going. So if you remember, that's the trick. Obviously it'll go really high and then you turn it really low. Keep turning it low and then the flame will actually go out. But if you hit the igniter switch, the flame will come back on and you kind of get a simmer. So that's what you want to do. Let it go out, but the gas will still be running. And when you ignite it, the flame will come back on. Yeah. Kind of in a hole right here in this camera, so I hope you can see good. Get some oil in this pan. It's gonna get dark. I hope I can light it up well for you guys. Since I got 0 comments on how to light it better when we were making the s'mores. But I won't get mad at you guys. I won't get mad at you. I'm just kidding. Anybody who's watching this right now, I greatly appreciate it. It is awesome. I'll say right from the start, I don't like how, whatever it's shaped, the oil doesn't want to go in the middle at all. There we go. You got a little bit. I don't know if you can see it, but that's kind of annoying. We got a lot of veggies. I can tell you right now that cast iron's not going to be able to hold it all, but we are going to try to make it hold it all anyway. This campsite is pretty nice, but there's these little random holes all around here, kind of like we're on the road. So I got to be careful when I step into here. And then they're all around, so when I go bathing late at night, I'm just going to want to be careful. It was just my birthday not too long ago, so my wife Brianna got me one of these sweet things for the cast iron, so I'll be able to use that tonight. Protect my hands. I will say I do like how it has a lip and how it's kind of cooking it. So obviously once you put the vegetables in it, it'll kind of soak the oil up and put it wherever it goes. So that it's not cooking bad. There's just obviously a warp in the middle of it. And I don't know if that's just the one I got, but alright. Cooking these veggies. It's still quiet out here. It may not have AC, but it's quiet. Sure would be nice to have someone manning this camera right now. Isley, in school. Might be time to drop out. Just kidding. Alright, I think my veggies are done. I'm going to cook the eggs up in this pan too. I might start cooking the rice. So we'll take the veggies. You know, I'm going to say I started out a little rough. I cooked these veggies very well though. I will say that big table does make things a little bit easier. If I just had it like right here. Maybe I should do that. Alright. I know what I need. Good old Plano box as a table. Don't worry, I got something under it. I'm not that stupid. Believe it or not, I actually own a restaurant, so the cooking part, I sort of know what I'm doing. Just not really the camp cooking part. But either way, I have somewhat to bring when it comes to that stuff. Alright, so this is cooked. We want eggs and we want rice. So the basis of fried rice is butter. So we got a lot of butter. Got a lot of rice too. I hope it fits in the pan. I hope it fits. Ready to turn already. I'm adding a little oil. I want to. Pan is usually a little bigger. It'll be alright though. Rice might be a little frozen too. It's alright. That'll thaw out. We'll keep adding butter. It'll be just fine. Don't worry about a thing. I mean, it's pretty frozen. But I still think we'll be okay. I've never made fried rice with a block of ice before. But we'll see how it works. this off, and then I'm going to have to basically try to evaporate all the water that's in it. So that's alright. Anything can do it, this thing can do it. Eggs. Big piece finally broke up. So the eggs we kind of want to leave like in bigger pieces. It's gonna be scrambled, but if we cut them up too small, we're not going to be able to taste it in the rice. Now that that piece finally broke up, I'm gonna evaporate some of the water out. I'm gonna be putting soy sauce in and stuff too anyway. And probably add some more butter, salt and pepper. Don't let me forget the sesame seed. Alright, we're working though. Let me just put this together. I turned this burner off so it doesn't really matter. I'm putting it together so I can take a picture and post it on Instagram basically. So, you know, if you're not following me on Instagram, Accidental Overlander, I mean, it's basically this, but in picture form. But you should still go follow me because I would appreciate that very much. Oh yeah. Alright. Get some more butter. Fried rice loves butter. Salt. Sorry, I'm making sure, because I know the battery's about to die, so I don't want to be talking to the camera when the battery's dead. I don't want the trees to laugh at me out here, you know. Turn this down to touch you. I'm going to turn it the wrong way. I do dumb stuff like that sometimes. Well, one side, it's opposite. This side, when you turn it down, it turns it up. And this side, when you turn it up, it turns it up. Honestly, it's kind of stupid. But whatever. Oh, I don't need, let me. Alright, it's a little hot still. Ugh. Still a little hot. But it has been sitting on like under a full blast burner for a minute. Alright. I had to do a battery switch. Alright, so I put a little more butter in there to help it from sticking. Turn this back on. I didn't want to burn it or anything. Alright, get it back on some heat. I'm going to put a little more soy sauce on it. And we're going to mix it all together. And we're going to heat it. Put all this stuff back in here. I hope it's not too dark out right now. will say, this thing heats up fast. Might as well add my sesame seeds while we're mixing it anyway. Good, man. Fried rice, baby. Very good, actually. The thing with the rice being so frozen and wet, that actually helped it. So when it was like really hot, it wasn't burning because it was so wet. So. Not sure what I'm going to do tonight. Usually I walk around and stuff, but I don't know how much of that I can do. There, you know, that road's only whatever. I cannot stop eating this, by the way. It is really good. Really good. So I don't know. I'm not sure what the plan is for tonight. Feels weird because the last 2 times I've had so much company, it hasn't been a problem, you know. But this time it's just me. Just me and the new tires, baby. But we'll see. So, you know, tomorrow will be fun. Tomorrow we're gonna go explore a road that we haven't been down yet. So that'll be cool. See if we can find some more camping spots. We'll cook breakfast. I'm not sure what breakfast is tomorrow yet. It's either gonna be a breakfast sandwich or egg in a hole. But we shall see. Hopefully it's not raining for breakfast. At least for lunch it looks like I'll be having fried rice. That'll be easy. I did buy some Oreo Thins at the gas station, so I got dessert. Might drink another beer, and then might go to sleep. And we will catch you in the morning.